Okay, so everyone, this is really fast, and my apologies for that. I'm going to do quick introductions here. We've got Tato in the red. We've got Viper in the yellow. We've got... Wait, that's not Viper in the yellow. Sorry, we've got Doubt in the yellow, and we've got Viper in purple playing as the Portuguese. Up against Viper, we have Sito playing Ethiopians. We have Ano playing Slav's Pocket. And then this flank here, we've got Margu playing Vietnamese. Now, this is a map, and I need to change the scores now. Excuse me. Get this right. We're going to do this here and change it all again, which is really annoying, but we're not going to complain about it. Deceptive Baguettes is hard to type. I think we got it. Okay, so this is a map where Deceptive Baguettes has pretty much smashed everyone with a new build order. God, wrong scene now too. I'm sorry. With a new build order that we didn't really see a lot before on any other map. So basically what Deceptive Baguettes do is they try and get as many archer numbers out as possible from the flanks as quickly as possible at the expense of their economy. So instead of going for a lumber camp as one of their buildings, you can see only 2 on wood, right? They're sending as much to food as possible right now. Instead of going lumber camp and mill as their 2 buildings to go up to the next age, they're going lumber camp and mining camp, and they're delaying the mill, they're delaying the berries till much later on. So it's a pretty greedy strategy, but they're destroying everyone. And instead of going 2 lumber camps, they take the straggler trees. So it's all about killing quickly. So I don't know how informed Gamer Legion is on this. I've been talking about it all week. I've been telling my team about it all week, but it is still group stage. They did lose a game earlier to Deceptive Baguette, so I just don't know how informed Gamer Legion is on how fast this is. Because I know in the case of the show match that we did, is Tato's going to scout 2 on wood and be like, And the show match that we did the other day, my team opened 1 range fast blacksmith, and we got completely smashed. Because you've got to go like double range blacksmith against these guys. You've got to be up quick. So Tato, I mean, he's shown the more standard approach. He's even gone 5 on wood, which is wild. So we might even see a pre-mill drush here for Tato. He's gone 5 on wood. He might want a barrack, so that's completely different. We'll see, though. No, he's going for the mill anyways. Now, the pocket players, since these guys are far away from the action on each side or further away, and they're likely going to go for scouts. And I don't expect any real differences between how the scout players play. Beyond maybe, yeah, there you see the uptime, pretty much the same. I was going to say beyond maybe how many lumber camps they go for. Jordan knows about the 18 pop-up. Okay, so in my idea is like, the only way that you beat it is if you wall it out, which Viper is trying to do. If you wall it out and stall, you can beat it. But oftentimes, I think you also have to kind of accept it and do the similar thing. But if any team was going to show how you can just defend from it and then benefit, it would be Gamer Legion. As Viper's gone up super late, Tato's going up super late as well. So they're walling. That's what they're doing. They're walling it out. That's the idea. Makes sense. Wouldn't make as much sense if the opponents had Saracens, actually. That's something to think about. So Doubt is clearly bringing his scout over here to help with Tato, so it will likely be Doubt and Tato working together. And then I'm not sure about Ano yet, and where he'll send his scouts. We'll find out soon enough. Sito chasing Viper down. Good! Like a very fun matchup to watch on this side. Like, how does walling help Viper when his golds are forward? Right? Tato at least can wall, but his gold is not as big of an issue. Okay, there's a signal. I think Sito is saying, hey, bring your scout here. There's a villager. We can kill that vill. We can kill that vill. Come here. Let's work together. They'll see Doubt's uptime. They'll see Doubt's in feudal, so they'll know Doubt's likely going for scouts. Again, this could be a villager that's killed. Viper walls it in now. Now, let's look back over here at the build order. No mill, okay? Fast range here for Sito, and double range. Viper's a minute away from the next stage. A minute. I'm really curious. I think Gamer Legion's going to get smashed. I'm really curious. Double range here for Margu, too. So in terms of army numbers, Gamer Legion doesn't stand a freaking chance here. Because the scout players are going to have the same number of scouts because they're going for the fastest possible uptime off a scout build. They're both doing that. That really is going to have to be, like, about positioning for Doubt, maybe. Like, maybe Doubt can hit the opponent right now and then delay them from sending their army forward. But look, no hesitation. You've got army, even just one archer, which is kind of risky coming out right now. This is what Deceptive Baguettes are known for. Now Viper goes for the double range. Now notice, Viper and Tato would upgrade. They're going eco upgrades, right? That's not something that you see off this crazy build order from Deceptive Baguettes. So when I predicted the conclusion of this game to be early, it's because I think that either Deceptive Baguettes gain benefit from this and completely wreck them, or they don't. The eco pays off for Gamer Legion, and Gamer Legion pushes back. By the way, Sato did not scout that gold, which is such a big deal here. If they knew the gold was there, Viper would be completely off the gold. But Doubt over here to help out with Viper. This is something that's needed. On the other side, you're going to see this archer army for Margu. Tato, of course, just sitting at home. Very safe approach for Tato. Didn't finish his blacksmith yet. Looks to me like so far so good for Gamer Legion because they haven't taken any losses. But the army numbers are very high for Deceptive Baguettes, and we'll see where that ends up taking them. Fletching now in for Sato. This is where you'll start to see the mills come out, right? This is where they'll finally take their berries for once. And honestly, really impressive from Gamer Legion. Viper sees an opportunity to catch reinforcements, tries it. Doesn't work out. No fletching. Or sorry, fletching's in for both players with their ranged units now. So the numbers are just higher right now. And excuse me, I missed this. I apologize. Margu ran around. He killed 2 villagers from Tato. Tato's off of gold right now, which will slow his archer production. But he's still got some in queue. This is crazy pressure from Deceptive Baguettes. But Sato had a misplay over here. To me, like he lost 3 units, actually. Viper now with 8 archers. Sato about 8. Not to mention Margu could get trapped with this force. So maybe it's not too bad for Gamer Legion right now. I really think if Viper was off of his gold, that it's a completely different game. The fact they don't know where Viper's gold is really what's hurting them right now. Because they would have never gone to the berries, they would have gone to the gold. Yeah, Viper getting out microed there by Sato, though. Tato has to chase this army. Here comes another force for Margu. Tato might miss that. I'm not sure where it's going just yet. And now this is where the scout positioning becomes really important because upgrades are coming in. Doubt getting armor. Tato still having to chase this army. And this army's looping around. It could go right to Doubt's woodline, guys. Doubt's woodline is extremely exposed. Tato might see that. Tato might have just signaled it and said something. We don't know. But it would make sense. As Doubt has armor, it will take the fight, but the numbers are pretty high for Anno. It's a big fight. It's a close fight. And it's a fight that I think ends up being pretty good for both parties here. Armor does come in for Anno, but ends up being even. If he would have had armor when the fight started, I think they would have won the fight, but they didn't have it when it started, so pretty 50-50 as the numbers are now hitting Tato again. And Tato is off his gold again. Lovely play from Margu here. I'm very impressed, but also Gamer Legion has definitely done a good job as well here. I'm looking at Tato's resources. It doesn't look like he's going to click up soon. Viper may be thinking about it as he goes for a third range. Again, I cannot stress to you how important it is to take Viper off of that gold right now. They're looping this way. If they see this, then Viper has to leave the gold. Yes, if this would have happened before, I think this whole play works. But now they know Viper has gold here. Viper has gold here. And Doubt, he does have more stables at home producing scouts, but it should be the exact same thing for Anno. Fastest farms in the game with Slavs against pretty efficient farms as well for the Khmer. Yes, this is the game I wanted. It's so fun to watch. Yes. And then here, Viper can't make a lot of archers now. Viper has to make skirms, and skirms do nothing against scouts. So that's the problem right now. If the scout numbers are even, and the ranged units are even, but one player has full archers, and one player has archers and skirms, in theory, as Viper is now back on gold, in theory, it should be better off for the Baguettes. Sick micro, though. These teams are so good. Margu with another force. Tato sees it. Tato running away. Tato has skirms, though. Tato can hold that on his own, but he'll lose an archer. Viper now building a tower. I really like the tower for Viper. He really needs that. Also, both he and Tato are close to clicking up to Castle Age. Gamer Legion have officially held. So whoever hits Castle Age first will definitely make a difference here. And my goodness, what a great job from Gamer Legion here. But also Deceptive Baguettes. I'm loving their strategy. This is kind of the weakness of it. If you don't take a bigger advantage, then you're going to have the opponent on the way to Castle Age faster than you. But there's still plenty of time to take engagements here. For now, Gamer Legion should be thinking hold, hold, hold. Don't take any unnecessary engagements. If you get to crossbow faster, you should be in a good spot. Forging late for Anno, something he maybe should have had earlier, but he does have Bloodlines, something Doubt has as well. And they're going in, they're taking this fight. It's so close, though. It's so close. And Forging comes in the middle of the fight. Capture Rate is telling me that Gamer Legion is winning this fight. Not sure if I can trust that or not. It looks like I can. But Sato's going to micro away and take care of a lot of these scouts. Also, Margu looping in. If Margu hits Doubt right now, we have a crazy Castle Age. If he were to just go to the wood line, oh. He's not doing that, though. He's heading back over towards Tato. Margu is up. Viper's up to Castle Age. Sato's about to click. It's almost like we don't belong in the same world as these teams right now with how they're playing this. This is incredible. And Deceptive Baguettes, man, they've got potential. This is not a team that played in the last big team game tournament together. I think they might have had Margu and Sato together. I don't think Anno played with them. Doubt comes over to help now. Great job from Doubt. This is why I think this Archer army needed to go to Doubt initially instead of delaying. And so Tato and Doubt working together as they so often do. Tato he's up now. But Tato won't want to take fights until his upgrades come in. And actually, this could be problematic for Doubt now. So they have to decide, do they help Doubt? Or do they and do they allow Tato to go forward? Or what's the decision here? Meanwhile, Viper fighting his 1v1. He does have that mix of skirms, remember. But the mix of skirms is fine against the archers. And again, you should pressure woodline here, in my opinion. You know the woodline's going to be against the edge of the map. Doubt is commerce, so we can hop inside of houses. And this is huge, because look, Tato faster Castle Age, but he has to go help Doubt. Honestly, every single game from this series has been an absolute joy to watch. I think, like, this is high-level Age of Empires. If both of these teams don't end up making it to, like, the semis or beyond, I'll be disappointed, man. But we're still in the group stage, so it feels like a crazy thing to say. Anyways, that gets dealt with so well done from Doubt and Tato there. And then you've got Viper now with crossbow. But now Sato's going to get his upgrades, right? So Sato's going to get his upgrades. Still has Ethiopian, so he will fire faster. But Viper will be faster to ballistics. There's his university now. So this is something Sato's going to need. He's not building it yet as far as I can see. Also, the pockets are, one of which is on the way up. Anno's now on the way up, but later. And so you look at the army numbers, you look at the uptimes. Gamer Legion has held on against this crazy strategy. But we have Thumb Ring now for Sato. I think Sato is going to have to carry now. Sato's going to have to carry. Margu's going to have to carry. He's getting ballistics. But more so, I think Sato, because he's got the best weaponry right now. Faster firing already. Plus, he's going to have Thumb Ring, plus hopefully ballistics. So that, of course, is delayed. Here you've got scouts being chased. Good work here from Doubt. Doubt will have those upgrades. But here, Tato losing some numbers. And that's before ballistics even came in for Margu. So you've got to think Tato overextended there. Tower here to protect the woodline. Tato can't really pressure that. Anno still just running around. I actually could have taken that fight, I think. But whatever. Tato will lose his numbers now. Deceptive Baguettes are behind in numbers. Viper's got so much military. Everyone's got so much military. Tato maybe doesn't have a lot of farming eco, but my goodness. Now, the benefit of Portuguese is first, Vipers feels really comfortable with them. But second, the fact that their gold units are discounted. And all the quick walls from Doubt. These scouts are actually trapped in here. What the? Are you kidding me? Doubt? No way. But now Viper's off his gold. Viper's off his gold. Oh, that hurts so much. He doesn't have that many crossbows queued. He does have a lot of gold in the bank, though. That hurts Viper. This, though, hurts Margu. At least for the time being. This also has given Anno time to get his knight numbers up. And get his upgrades in. Of course, has Slav, so his farms are incredible. Zato's taking this gold, by the way. He's taking both golds instead of taking his forward one, I guess. Ballistics is in for Zato now. But Gamer Legion's army count is just disgusting right now. Is this real? I feel like we're missing something here. I feel like the stats aren't adding up. I guess Doubt just got so many leftover scouts. Plus, he was faster to the knights. And Sato's trying to attack, move away. He's trying to take the fight, but he doesn't have the buffer he needs from Anno. Still, though, incredible micro. Really good to get out of there. And Viper's got to be careful, because I think if Viper goes into this fight, he should, in theory, look at both players are microing, be firing slower here. But yeah, he's got more support. Here you've got Tato. Tato hitting Anno right now is such a big deal, because now Anno cannot support Sato. Doubt's actually not supporting Viper, which is surprising. He's taking this as an opportunity to maybe hit Margu. So here comes Doubt. I'm surprised to see that, actually. I think Doubt could have stayed with Viper here. And now Viper's is really losing the battle. I think that was a mistake, but then again, Anno is really far behind Doubt. So, I mean, it does help out in that aspect. Tato with some good micro might even keep these crossbows alive. And yeah, Anno's going to have a real rough time right now. Yep, and look what Doubt's doing. He's sending his new units to Viper now. Makes sense. And Margu's diving on Tato, because Tato doesn't have army here. And Tato with the quick house walls. However, there is a hole here. There is a hole here. He could go this direction. Tato could lose a lot. Does have army on the way. This still an issue for Anno. But Tato with some heavy losses as he has to react to this. And the army count's pretty similar. The Vil count's pretty similar. It looked like Gamer Legion was going to maybe lose this. And then they swung it back. It looked like Deceptive Baguettes were going to lose, but nope. Look at Doubt. Look, Tato thinks it's coming to the woodline. It's not. They're looking for it. Maybe it is. I could be wrong. And now, Viper, where's his army? Viper's army is coming over to Margu. Margu's got a TC up, though. There's lots of armies moving around unaccounted for. We do have Thumb Ring now for Margu, and now Doubt's not going to be happy. Doubt could get overwhelmed here. Viper's out of position. He himself is out of position because he's dealing with this. Margu's still microing that army. He didn't garrison! Oh, God, this could be it. Oh, man, he has no way to stop this. He needs to buy stone and drop a TC right now. Oh, he didn't react. But now Doubt could be in trouble. What is this game, dude? What is this game? Doubt's also on Anno. Anno's going to react to this. But holy, man. Viper running through there was such a big deal. Great job, though. Honestly, you're going to lose everything if you don't do this. So getting the towers up is probably best case scenario. You do, fortunately, still have gold you can take. You're going to have support from Sato now. You can clear Viper up. But what a ridiculous game this is. This is insane. And it's not like this is still all that good for Doubt over here. Tato's going to come help, though. It's not just army numbers, but where is your army right now that matters? You can see where the army is for Gamer Legion. They've got 3 versus 2 here. And so this should be the ultimate clear up for them. As there's a whole lot of reacting. Oh, it's a huge clear up. What a great game this is. What a great game this is. Of course, Viper running away. He's even microing this one because he wants to buy time for that army. Good micro here from Sato as he's doing a similar thing, just trying to stay alive. Knights actually hit Tato. Tato reacted to that, so he has his gold now, which is massive because he was almost out. And there's just a bunch of small little things now, or big things, I should say, that's making me think Gamer Legion are going to take this one. Because the military counts in favor of Gamer Legion. The eco counts in favor of Gamer Legion. But my goodness, what a game. What a game. I think the strategy for Deceptive Baguettes was honestly spot on. I'm really curious how this game goes, though, if they realize Viper's other goal is here in early feudal. Because that was the key. Viper left berries. That wasn't an issue for him. It was the gold, right? Now Doubt's going to drop TCs to protect himself. They feel like they're in a pretty good spot. Anno has lost a lot. Anno won't be able to field as much army, you would think. The only way this swings is if someone loses a big ball of army, and Viper's now going to lose that big ball of army. Viper wanted to drop a castle there. That's not going to happen at all. And ouch. I mean, he's coming forward with the rest of it. Fortunately, he has quite a bit of military, but my word. Micro from Sito has looked good. Again, doesn't have the support he needs from Anno, but I think Sito is probably saying, I'm fine. You have to damage Tato, and here they come to do that. But holy archer numbers from Tato. He's got 50. 50 crossbows. I don't know if the knight's support is going to be enough, but nice little surrounds. Tato actually went for a ram, which is funny. Mangonel would have helped here. And of course, this means Sito doesn't have the support he needs. The castle will go up for Viper on that all-important gold for Sito. Tato's still fine here. I'm looking at the food counts. No one's close to clicking up, but if anyone's going to click up first, it would be Doubt. Or not Doubt, sorry. It would be Tato or Viper, because they've got a lot of food income. And they're also not spending food. Like, Doubt is never going to click up, because he's probably going to go all-in knights here. Because the only way you lose this is if you get overwhelmed with numbers, so you don't want that to happen. We're about to see all three players converge to this area. All three players fight at once here. Wow, this is a really bad... I'm actually trying to figure this out. Sorry, this is a really interesting fight. I shouldn't say bad. It seems like it's bad for Viper at the moment, but then you're going to have Tato loop in, so I'm not so sure. They're baiting them, baiting them, baiting them, baiting them. Get closer, get closer, get closer, and BAM! Crossbows will loop in from the other side. Make no mistake about it. Deceptive Baguettes needs to be taking these fights. They need to be taking these engagements. These engagements have to work well for them. Because if the engagements don't work well for them, they will lose this game. They will be in the Imperial Age later. They are behind right now. But what they have managed to do is keep the army count even. They have not managed to snowball it anymore. And Gamer Legion's incredible macro right now. Like Viper with 82 villagers, Tato and Doubt with 79. That incredible macro is paying off. Something I have not seen teams be able to really do against Deceptive Baguettes yet. Obviously, we've just had show matches and one group stage match, but still. I hyped it up for good reason. I hyped up the strat. I think the killer moment here in Castle Age, and it didn't necessarily need to happen, but I think what really started to swing this game again towards Gamer Legion was that dive from Viper. At Viper sniping the Vills and Margu not realizing, and then running past to the woodline. That was the killer moment. Might be unrecoverable. It might not be possible for Deceptive Baguettes to come back now. A good fight here and a good clear up for Gamer Legion. Tato, he's going to pressure the production buildings. If Margu doesn't have ranges, he can't make more military. And Tato's imping. And Saracen crossbows melt buildings, so why even make siege? But like, yeah, look at these ranges melt. Tato with 63 army, man. And oh, now you've got Knights in on Doubt. Oh, this is going to hurt Doubt. But keep in mind, Doubt has a 30 Vil lead over Anno at the moment. So he's got a 30 Vil lead there. I'm sure he can afford to take some losses. Really feels like Tato is just going to clear everything in this game on his own once he's in the Imperial Age. And Viper's actually going to drop a castle here to keep Doubt safe. I mean, Margu would need some pretty stellar shots to stop himself from being defeated over the next 2 to 3 minutes. I do not think Tato's going to give him those shots, and Viper just dropping more and more castles. As you've got some knights over here from Doubt. Not the biggest deal. Anno can never catch up with the boom now. It's all about numbers. He's trying, but this is really what matters the most. It seems to me like Doubt is making numbers to deal with that. Should react. Doubt. Should react. Doubt. Hasn't reacted. I got to look back here. Everything's good. Doubt. React. Hey, reacts pretty late. Tato's castle should complete, though. And Sito has not pushed forward in a long while here. Viper's castle completes. Doubt will clear this. Tato's castle completes, and all the siege goes down, and I think we see the GG here. Maybe not, actually. Sato's on the way up, so maybe he believed... Nah, they're going to call the GG here. They know. Sato's probably like, well, Margu, are you close to clicking up? He's like, no, I'm completely dead. I have no army that can compete with this. I've got no gold now. I think Sato will also realize how much of a task it's going to be to push back Viper. Viper also imping with greater economy than Sato. And woo! What a game. Okay, so I want to go back here. So obviously a very important aspect of Age of Empires 2 is scouting, okay? That is a really important aspect. And the downside, I would say, of the strategy that Sato goes for is that you have to push all your deer because otherwise it doesn't work well because you're skipping a mill. You push all your deer with your scout, and so you sacrifice scouting, okay? So you look at Tato scouting. Tato, he's like, okay, I see the ranges, I see the gold, whatever, see the wood. I mean, I still consider it very unlucky for Sato because sometimes you just don't have the luxury of full scouting someone's base. He did do a full circle. He did see this gold. But the only reason he showed up here was because he thought that would be the gold Viper would go for. Maybe should have shifted here because I think, and I'll fast forward just a teensy bit. I honestly believe that Gamer Legion have a tough time if this first army, this, goes directly to the gold. If that goes directly to the gold, Viper's off of gold and can't make the archer numbers that he made over the next 5 to 10 minutes. So, a concern there for Sato, and I think that's what made the difference. This build order is about doing damage quickly. You even saw Margu run around walls and do damage to Tato. So, Tato had the Saracen market to buy and sell things to help himself recover. We didn't talk about Civ bonuses that much this game because there was so much action. But anyways, I do think that could have been winnable and much faster for Deceptive Baguettes if they spotted the gold. That was the key moment in the early game. But a quality game here between two amazing Age of Empires teams. Oh my god, dude. Woo! End time was 43:16. We guessed what time it would end. It went on a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, there's the overall KD. Economically, though, the approach from Viper and Tato, and even Doubt, was just a lot more economic-oriented. So they had to defend the early stages of the game. Early feudal, early castle, they did. Sick! So you've got so much wood in the bank there for Viper. He, of course, had a lot of gold collected, a lot of stone collected. You had pretty much a lead in every category except for the gold there. But, of course, Tato was right behind what Sato had. GG.